Aging is supposed to be slow, gradual, measured in years, but inside the brain, some processes move faster, and one of the strongest accelerators is something most people experience daily: chronic stress, not the short burst that saves you, but the prolonged signal that never fully turns off. Tonight, we're looking at how stress can quietly speed up brain aging, and why this matters for longevity. If stress is natural, why would it accelerate aging? Hold that. Acute stress is protective. It sharpens attention, mobilizes energy, improves reaction speed. The body releases cortisol and adrenaline to help you respond. In short bursts, this system is adaptive, but chronic stress is different. Instead of activating and resolving, the signal lingers. And when cortisol remains elevated over long periods, the brain begins adapting to that environment. And this adaptation is where aging begins to accelerate. The hippocampus plays a central role in memory and learning. It is also highly sensitive to cortisol. Prolonged exposure to elevated stress hormones can influence synaptic density, neurogenesis rates, structural integrity. Over time, chronic stress can reduce the brain's ability to form new neural connections efficiently. This doesn't happen overnight, but aging is not only about time, it's about cumulative exposure. But structural change isn't the only mechanism. Stress also affects cellular aging itself. Chronic stress activates inflammatory pathways. Inflammation, when persistent, increases oxidative stress. Oxidative stress damages cellular structures, including neurons. Over time, this can influence how efficiently brain cells function. Some research links prolonged stress exposure to telomere shortening, a biological marker associated with cellular aging. Again, not from a single bad week, but from sustained physiological strain. The brain ages faster when recovery is insufficient. So if stress accelerates aging, why doesn't everyone under stress age the same way? The key variable is recovery. Short stress followed by recovery strengthens resilience. Chronic stress without recovery accelerates decline. The brain requires periods of calm to repair: sleep, movement, social safety, emotional regulation. Without these, stress signals remain dominant, and adaptation continues in the direction of strain. Stress itself is not aging, but unrelieved stress shifts biological balance toward wear. Longevity is not simply surviving longer, it is preserving adaptability. A healthy brain maintains flexible neural networks, efficient repair systems, balanced stress response. Chronic stress narrows adaptability. Recovery widens it. Aging accelerates when the brain stays in survival mode too long. But the same neuroplasticity that adapts to stress can adapt to stability. Chronic stress does not instantly age the brain, but over time, it shifts biological systems towards strain instead of repair. Understanding this reframes longevity. It's not only about supplements or genetics. It's about how often your brain is allowed to recover. Because aging is not just chronological, it is biological. And biology responds to repeated signals. Subscribe to Vera Human and continue understanding the biology shaping your brain, your resilience, and your future longevity.